Alright, people. Hello, welcome. Just got my tea in my hands. Making sure everything is nice and warm. I got this terrible cough today, and I have to keep my body warm, or else I'm gonna keep coughing all the time. Stupid bronchitis. Also burned my tongue. I have a quick announcement. I'm mainly watching like the Twitch chat. If you're on YouTube and you have a dire question, I would prefer you to come to Twitch chat and ask it there. Or you have to be insanely lucky that I glance over YouTube and I see your question and I answer it. But yeah, so today we're gonna make the ghost. I know I'm not showing my screen yet because of the month of October, something with Halloween. I'm gonna say, like, the stream is going to get very, very spooky. If you cannot take the spook, maybe this is not the stream for you. I do have some stuff in place to de-spookify the stream. So if things get like really scary and I get like scared, I'm gonna turn on the de-spookifying mode, and then we can all relax together. Oh, I need more tea. It feels good to be back. Alright, where's my screen? How does this work? In game? Okay. Oh shit. Okay, now you see my screen. Okay, Skyblivion. Where do we go from now? Oh yeah, ghost. So this is the concept that I was given. I'm gonna be working from this. I don't think I have to exactly make this one-on-one. I can change a few stuff, but the main idea has to be there, you know. Floaty guy, green tinted, white hair. I'm not sure what this crystal is. Maybe something from the lore. Like, these fingertips are interesting. But yeah, this is basically like a top part of a body with some stuff going. Leave some stuff behind. Overall, looking at his face, like, I'm not sure. Is this this is a head? But is his head like becoming a skull over here, or is it like a skull underneath the head, and the head is like transparent? Something I have to figure out. Oh man, so many Turkish people. Merhaba arkadaşlar. İyisinizdir inşallah. That last bit was Arabian. Okay, so let's get started. First things first. Always get some reference. Okay, and now I'm gonna do something as on stream that I don't quite like to do, and that's browse the internet, because who knows what I will see, who knows what we will see. So before I do that, I'm not even gonna show you the browser. I'm gonna let's get this all the way. No, it can stay here. Get the chat on the right screen. So many screens, holy shit. Alright, so we're gonna put up some images over here. Looking at this is a ghost. If I Google ghost, Let's see what we will get. I'm gonna get some real good reference. Ah, nice. Exactly what we need. This looks like a ghost. Oh, one more ghost. Alright. 2 ghosts. Come on, I need better ghosts. Ah, nice. Alright, this might be a bit too much spook. But no, these are just jokes. Looking at this, I'm gonna look for an older man because, well, he's a ghost. He probably like rotted before he died or something. Old man, like if I don't want to Google old man and then like have the stream open because who knows what might show up. Because I also like I have to have like his upper body, so I have to like old man. I don't know, something like naked. Oh no, that's not smart. Whew! Dodged the bullet there. Old man torso maybe. Yeah, nice. This is good. This is not TOS. Okay, these can go. Like how the clavicle is shapes up here with all the skin dragging. Like for instance, this part. This stuff is very interesting. We have to get that in a sculpt. Also a nice thing because this dude being a ghost, I don't have to make skin detail because like you won't see the skin being detailed because he's a ghost. Okay, I don't know, but for some reason this thing showed up, and it does have some nice folds of the skin. Like you can see the deltoid very nicely. One a chunk here, another one going there. I know it's a meme, but reference is reference. You gotta make do with what you have. Okay, we got 2 old guys. What can we use? What can we use? Lord of the Rings, Oathbreakers. Yeah, these are the ghosts I'm looking for. What more do we have? It's all the same. It's all this guy, but from different angles. Come on. Oh, nice. Oh wow, I never drink tea, but getting tea was a good idea. I'm all warm inside. Let's see. We have the ghosts. I think this is enough for ghost ref. Maybe some skull reference, but I think like downloading a skull. Because why should I make a skull? This is 3D. You can just download a skull. No problem. Here is a skull. Skull, different angles. Yes, very nice. Very, very, very nice. What more? Let's see, male anatomy. Did I have some TOS stuff in there? Maybe. Oh, I have like this huge file filled with reference of anatomy, armor, clothing, everything you can think of. But it's like so much, and this is like very specific. Ghosts, old people, stuff like that. Let me just take a quick glance. I think we're fine. This is good. So we have all these anatomy images. That we're not going to use extensively on this one because, well, I'm gonna use a base model, base mesh, if I make something harder on myself. I think I had some old people here. Oh yeah, shocked old people. That's something you need to have in your files. Dave Chappelle. Yeah. I think I could use a little bit more ghost or ghost. If I Google ghost, I get like those spooky stuff. Maybe I need to Google like wraith. What do I get if I Google? Oh, it's a car. God damn it. Wraith undead maybe? Oh no, these are like very boring, similar ghosts. Like invisible people with sheets on their heads, but the sheets are torn, so it's cool. Ah, rawr. Like if I was a ghost, why would I wear a sheet? Like this, I mean. Holy shit, I'm a ghost, why would I carry all this? I would just warp through walls and shit. Got no time to wear some clothing. Enough rambling. For today I think this will suffice. I don't want to take up all the time like looking for reference. I know it's boring. These are gonna like go on my second screen. You guys will never see this again. Maybe. Okay, second screen. Open Maya. Luckily, my friends of mine, good friends of mine, from the Skyblivion project, supplied me with the OBJs. I had some problems converting like the original stuff from Oblivion. They use like this very dated .nif file something. I'm not sure why. But yeah, let's see. Alright, so we thought like, okay, because we have the base of all the new models of something that already exists in Oblivion, we could pick between like the ghost wisp, like the wisp mother, or like the ghost itself. This is how the wisp mother looks. This is not like the concept. This is not that. But the animations are like what we are looking for. But this is like the ghost. Like, see, this is a lot spookier. And I think actually like this is like the original ghost that's underneath the head and stuff, and this is like some sort of effect over it. So we're gonna delete this because we don't need that. That's the effect. This is also effect. What's this torso? Oh look, these are also effects. Let's get rid of the effects. Combine this. Make sure everything is deleted. So this will be like the base mesh that we're gonna work off. Export selection. Skyblivion Ghost. Oh fuck, I have to get a call with the day because that shit. Let's just start with meshes. Ghost. Meshes, yes. No, not meshes. Meshes. Skyblivion. Ghost. Base. Sounds about right. Ugh. Now we have this beauty. Hop on over to ZBrush. Oh, I actually have already made a file to start off. Import. actually. I think it's just easier if I double click on this. Nice. Import the ghost into here. Hopefully it's like about the same scale, because I don't like playing with scales, because like in 3D there is no scale. You have to think of a scale, and everyone has to like arbitrarily say like yep, that's the scale. Okay, so this is our ghost. Oh shit, he's huge or very small. Oh yep, he is huge. There he is. Damn it. Wrong one. Whoa, what the fuck happened? Why does he have a hole where his penis must be situated? Because I can't just go around showing penises to people. That's not cool. Alright, let's get everything out of the way. Cintiq up front, pen in my hand. Pen in my hand. Oh fuck. Yeah, this ghost is too big. Shit. Okay, I think I can fix that. Ghost, let's anchor you to the ground. Why are you so high up? Okay, never mind. I think a scale of this would work. I'm working in tens because after I'm finished with this, I have to scale this up again, because like the way it was like this is the scale of Oblivion. I can't just leave it at like the 10th of the scale. This is just for working purposes. Okay, let's see, how big are you? No, it's better. It's better. Nice, this is a lot better. Okay, and now we're gonna shape this dude something like this, but I don't think he needs legs, so let's delete his legs. Delete hidden. Also, oh fuck, nope. Let's delete the lower part of this. Also, some of his ass also came with it. Delete. Alright, nice. Very nice. Starting with his head. Start positioning. What's happening? Come on, let me select it. Make his arms a bit smaller. Can't have those deltoids being that big, or these pecs. Everything needs to be very, like, he basically needs to look like extremely thin. Oh, those biceps, nope, can't have that. Alright, this is about right. I think what I would do now is mask this off, soften the mask. Do it like this maybe, get his chest a bit forward, arched in his back. Yes, just like this. Select these. Mask again. Move these a bit forward. This is gonna be a very weird angle because the muscles, like, they'll get distorted because his shoulders are way up to his ears. His arms are in front. And without breaking the topology too much, making it harder for myself in the long run, I don't want to do that. No, not like that. Yes, masked it. My trusted inflate brush, making everything tiny bit smaller, thinner. Making it scrawny looking. Get those traps in. He doesn't have traps. He doesn't have that. We also make him ugly, because if he's like a good-looking ghost, you're like, oh hey, he needs to be ugly. So give him like a very big nose. Like fuck him up a tiny bit. Just make stuff like, that doesn't look right. At the end, because I don't wanna like break his symmetry right now, I'm gonna like dislocate his jaw maybe. So it's more like, I don't know, something like this. Like, you see, this already looks. We're already like scratching the edge of spookiness. This is like the stuff that I was talking about. Where's my tea? Get his head like this. Alright, now what we need to do is get his arms forward. But first, I'm gonna do something like remove all the creases. Yeah. Alright, Mr. Arms. Like, this is gonna distort like a shit ton, but it has to be done. Oh yikes. Nope. Can't have that. Okay, if I were to do that with my own arms, I would first raise my shoulders after that I would extend my shoulders outwards. Like this. Fix some of these deformations. Even at this level of detail, I'm like trying to get the forms in. Arch the back. Make his gut hang a bit because gravity still works. Well, maybe not if you're a ghost. Oh, shoulders are still too wide. Let's connect this. Him having like his shoulders up in the air would like contract his traps. Get some definition, but not too much. He's not muscular. Mask it again. Now I'm going to turn. Up. Ah, that hurts. Doesn't matter, we're gonna fix it again. Okay, that looks good. Let's get his upper arm into position. Nice. Oh my god. This bicep is all wrong. Deltoids are all wrong. This is all wrong. Nope. Wrong one. I have like all my tools in like short keyed. This is like the clay brush. It does this. This is the Damien standard mix. Oh wait, let me switch up to white. So this is what the clay brush does. It adds like clay. The Damien standard, I'm not sure why it's called Damien standard. Maybe like the guy Damien invented it, but it's really handy because makes like these grooves. On 3 we have clay buildup. It's like clay brush, but it's more squared. It's more directional. We have clay tubes, like the angrier brother of clay brush. It's like clay buildup, but like more aggressive. Then we have the good old move brush. Just move stuff around. Oh, of course, I forgot. When someone is hunched over like that, he will inevitably push himself a bit forward, like that. So from the top it will look more like this. From the bottom we can see like the pec is also working, so it's like tiny bit activated, showing its form again. Nipples that are around the... oh shit, oh. I thought I did something. It's quick save just to be sure. Because ZBrush is like, he might think he's your friend, but no, he will let you down when he gets the chance. He can smell your progress. Get some of this form in, some of it out. Oh, like this is like a nice area for some neck fat. Get some nice neck fat in here for some reason, because damn. Or like some scrawny ass back stuff poking out. Oh, get his scapulas nice. Nice like this. Yeah, boy. His shoulders are looking fine. I think I can do like the next move. His upper arms are about the right spot. We could like increase the height just a tiny bit more. Like this. Yeah, nice. Oh wait, why won't you select that? Again, ZBrush, come on man, help me. I have people watching. They're counting on me. Alright. Cannot forget these forms. Come on. Oh, the chest, you're looking a bit weird. Let's fix you up. Ooh, what's happening over here? Ah, now he doesn't look menacing. I can actually like... I can like make him hug. Nice. These ghosts, man, they might be dead, but they still have love. Okay, now we need to rotate his elbow. And where does your elbow start, mister? I think over here. Yeah. Oh, let's make sure symmetry is on. Elbow. Like that, and like that. Rotates. Get this pivot into the right position. Alright, let's rotate. Oh no! No, wait, other way around. Rotate like this, and then like that, and then inward. Nice. Oh. Okay, we can fix this. We can fix this. Oh no, head, get out of the way. I only need to see this. I'm sorry, head. I'm gonna make you beautiful later on. God damn. Like these. Oh. Fucking genetics. This is interesting because just by turning the arm, like all the muscles change and the form changes, nothing is the same anymore, so I have to come back and like place these muscles at the correct positions. Not exactly, but like it needs to be believable. Like from this angle it looks like it's broken, so we need to come and fix that. Also, it helps that he's a ghost. He's skinny. He doesn't have a lot of muscle forms. Like his muscle forms are gonna be visible when we're like a lot more detailed. Okay, now finally his hands. Nice! This is starting to look like a very spooky ghost. Holy shit, I need more tea. How long has it been since I've done the gatekeeper? Holy damn. Let me see. A year. Probably more than a year. 2 years. Holy shit. Almost 2 years. 2 years. Oh, that damn. This. I have 2 videos here. One says 1 year and the second says 2 years. And they're like a week apart. So, holy shit. Like 2 years ago, I made the gatekeeper. And now almost like 2 years up to the day, I'm gonna make the ghost. If I keep this pace going, we might have Skyblivion in like 30 years. That's actually better than I expected. Nice. Okay. Nope. No, don't go full screen. Okay. What I always tell, not that I'm like a master myself, but what I always tell beginners when they're starting like 3D sculpting is don't rush. Like don't go like 7 million polygons and start moving stuff like this, because this is not going to help. Your main forms are still fucked. You need to accept that and stay on lower divisions. Uncrease all. Alright. Press 9 again. Always press 9. Okay. Okay. Mr. Spooky Ghost. Okay, what I thought would be interesting is if we have this ghost, we have this guy that's a ghost. He's dead. He's roaming around like a ghost. But then we also have like a skeleton in him that you can sometimes see because he's a ghost, but he still has a skeleton. That's interesting, right? Yes. Maybe that is something like that would be interesting. But first, I need a skull. Maybe I do think I have a skull somewhere over here. Maybe my tools. Ah, yes. Like if I open this. We have this skeleton. I don't need everything else. I just want the skeleton. Although it's a female skeleton. Auto group. Don't need everything yet. So let's split that. Get these. Get this away. Alright. Split. Skull. Insert. Ah shit, it's probably like the wrong side, but doesn't matter. We'll make it work. Right, skull, where are you? There you are. That's not that bad. Not that bad. Whoa, what happened there? Oh, of course. It's symmetry. 80 degrees. Transparent. Ghost. Ooh, spooky. Very spooky, guys. Get the skull in here. Ooh, it's very spooky now. Like this could work. If we had this in game, like his skull, you can like faintly see his skull behind his face. That would be sick. Making it all green and stuff. That'll be interesting. Yes. But first, we need to mummify this guy. But first, before we mummify this guy, we need to correct his forms. Alright, I don't want to see your arms, they're in the way. Nice. So his chest would have like a depression here because he's like a ghost. His clavicle would be showing. Looking at the reference that I collected earlier, let's just place this up here. Well, okay, I could use this ref, but it's not correct because his arms are like different way. So I think we need to look up some more ref, people. More reference is good. All right, how do I search this? Oh shit, this is like, it's also another skill. Like googling is a skill. I mean, I just googled old dudes naked and I got, I mean, it's not that hard to imagine what you're gonna get then. So I need to Google like different things, like old man arms up maybe. Ah, yeah, exactly. Like if I Google old man arms up, I'm not gonna get this with his arms up. I'm gonna get stuff like this. Okay, what? I don't like. Okay, this might work, but that's not even enough. I just get like very happy old people. God damn. Life of an artist. Doesn't have to be old people. I can also like okay, maybe people pointing towards the sky, because when you point towards the sky, your arm is in the air, pointing up. People pointing up. Nope. Old man. Let's start with that. Alright, I get a lot of old people. Oh wait, I'm actually looking before I even look through my reference. Like, I need something with this, but his arm's in the air. Maybe. Come on. Oh no, those are backs. Maybe chests. Okay. We're getting there. Nope. This will do. This will do. Alright, looking at that, I wasn't too far off. So what happens is he pushes his arms forward, so his deltoid gets contracted. I mean squashed. So this bulge here makes sense. But now his clavicle, because he doesn't have any fat, we would easily be able to see his clavicle like this. His sternum coming up down here. Oh, let's make some room for his pecs. He doesn't have very well defined pecs, so there wouldn't be any elevation changes over here. This would just be skin coming like that. Okay, okay. His scapula would be very visible because he doesn't have fat. You know, being a ghost is a very low fat lifestyle. Like that. Okay, okay, we're getting there. Reduce everything that he has. His ribcage would be able, like, it's gonna be visible over here because of the extension. Okay, okay. More teeth. I think it would be more helpful to reference old mummies. Check the Franklin expedition mummies specifically. Okay, I'm gonna copy that and paste. Ah, what the fuck is this? That's pretty good. That's pretty spooky. Pretty spooky. Wait, what was her name? Remy P. Pretty spooky reference. Well done. I'm not even. Holy shit, can I show this? Well, okay. Let's continue. I think we're at the point now where we can increase. our subdivision. Congratulations, guys, we made it to level 2. Gonna make a layer. Base, why not? It's a boring name. Holy shit, I'm so sick of this Skyrim original soundtrack. I listen to it so much. Okay, level 2. His bicep goes something like from here underneath his arm. Let's give the deltoid some form. Like the mummies I just found, they're mainly useful when we're gonna start texturing, because they like have their stuff intact. It's mainly like discoloration of the skin that's useful. Why not give him a long head that's like strange looking? Not very long, not like this. Something like that. Insert some eyes. Eyes always make something look a lot more alive. Droopy eyes. Oh shit, I realized if this is his ass, then he has a very fat ass. You can't have that. Alright, this is a lot better. Nice. A lot better. Alright. Oh, I actually forgot to include the original. The original ref. Original file, actually. Looking at this, he doesn't have a very long head. His face is a bit wider. Ears are quite small. And thicker. Indent there because, like, the deltoids, the shoulder muscles, they're connected to the clavicle, and the clavicle goes all the way from here up to there, and the traps are also connected to that. It goes like this and that. Okay. I think we're almost up to level 3. So, small. Need to fix his triceps a bit. Reduce that. Reduce this. Oh shit, I haven't been keeping up with chat. Sorry guys. Too focused. It's astounding, by the way, that you do with... It's astounding, by the way, what you do with the digital clay here so quickly. Are you one of the 3D model artists and rigging in the team? I only do the modeling. Like the rigging and stuff, I only make sure that like what you saw me doing at the beginning, the original ghosts, like Oblivion has a rig that's specifically made for this guy, and changing the rig is a lot more difficult than actually me complying with the rig. So what I'm doing now is basically making the job for the riggers a lot easier by doing this. everything is going to plan. I was thinking like, how am I gonna make this guy? And I thought, well, damn, the gatekeeper took like a lot of time. Would be a shame if this also took a lot of time. But then I thought, well, no, it's a ghost. It's like, look at this guy. He's naked. He's looking into the camera like he wants something from me. And this will be done very quickly. Give him some like fat fingers. I want his fingers to have some definition, not sausage fingers. Select these. Oh no. Yeah. Very nice. Hand definition on the way. Saving. Will there be more variations of this ghost or just this model? I think there will be. I'm not sure, but if there is going to be, then this one will definitely be like the base on which everything else is built on. I wanna put on some spoopy music, but like I'm not streaming on my own channel. I don't wanna risk anybody else's channel by like taking risks. Where is his PP? I don't know, man. Where are your wings? You don't need them because you don't need to fly, and he does not need to procreate, so he does not have a PP. If you want a PP, I'm sure there are like a lot of a lot of art on DeviantArt showing ghosts having PPs. Almost up to level 3. So this is his latissimus dorsi, the wings. Those will be like pulled straight back because he's all the way hunched over, connecting up to the top of his buttocks. Buttocks need to have lower fat. Notice how I'm like always still going to the main forms. That's like what's most important. Everything else is just add-on. Form, form, form. You ever use Blender for rough modeling, or is it all ZBrush? If so, is it better? You can use Blender for sculpting. I've never used it, but what you try to do in the 3D world is try to minimize the programs you're using, because like exporting, importing, making sure like the programs work with each other, like both programs using the same scale, all that kind of stuff just makes it a lot more difficult. So what I try to do is I try to work in as few programs as possible. So right now for this project I'm probably gonna just use ZBrush for sculpting, what I'm doing here, the organic stuff, Maya for the technical stuff, retopology or something else, and Substance Painter to like texture everything. Although I have never used Blender, I do think ZBrush is a better sculpting program than Blender, because well, ZBrush is like the sculpting program. Everyone uses it. Wait, did the peck go underneath or on? Oh wait, I think it was good like that. Yeah, that's good. Will you be making the Wraith also? I don't think so. I think we have someone else doing the Wraith. The Wraith. Okay, so we have some nice arms. Maybe just pump it up, pump it down just a little bit. A tiny bit of form, tiny bit of tricep. Tricep is so Dutch, holy shit. Get some more room in here because, well, he doesn't have anything there, to be honest. But then here is where his ribcage starts. So I need to reduce that a tiny bit. Extrude this outwards a tiny bit. Tiny bit. Up some more. Make sure that the lentissimus is visible. It's visible enough. Come back like that. Buff old dude. Yep. The ghost is kind of like a buff old dude. But what do you mean by buff? Like, buff can also mean like, oh, I can see his muscles, but that doesn't mean like he's strong. As I said, being a skeleton is a very low fat diet, and if you have low fat, then your muscles are a lot more visible than when you're fat. So get his ear quickly in shape. Just the idea of how the ear is gonna look like. Get that in shape. Reduce his facial features. Zygomatic arch. Let's have you visible. Come on, do it through yourself. Alright. Reduce the jaw muscles, the mass eaters or something. So we can see like his head. Smooth that out. Come like that. Nice. His face muscle like here. So increasing, decreasing. Eyebrows. Like this. Come on, nose, show yourself. Very nice. jawline a bit more pointy, because why not? His forehead is good enough. Reduce his nose bridge so it looks more crony. Alright, we're getting there. Let's take a look at our progress. Ghost looks like my grandpa. Is your grandpa dead? Is that why he looks like a ghost? Nah, I'm kidding. Let's see, do we have some questions? No questions, okay. Can you make him say, stop, you violated the law? Okay, here it comes. Stop, you violated the law. What about lady ghosts? Oh, he doesn't have a pee-pee, so you can imagine it being a lady ghost. Alright, yeah. Let's take a look. This is also, it's always fun to do this. So first we quick save. And then we click here. Okay, so this is where we were. We did all these changes, these tiny incremental changes, the whole way. Making him spooky, arms forward. And here I was showing off the brushes, I think. Nope. No brush showing off, okay, too bad. And then all these tiny changes, not doing a lot by themselves. And then like combine them all. And you get this shit. This guy needs a Snicker. Oh yeah, man, I'm so hungry. Holy shit. Is it more difficult to model a character androgynously? Okay, now I'm gonna pretend not to Google what androgynously means. Well, if you look at a lot of characters, if it's a humanoid, it's never androgynous because well, it either looks like a male or female. To hit that sweet spot where you can't see what it is actually incredibly difficult. If you look at like game characters, even though it's like a monster, like if you look at all the orcs in the Lord of the Rings, you will say, alright, those are all male because they look male. Getting that sweet spot in between where you don't know what it actually is incredibly difficult. Okay, I'm gonna head to the toilet. Before I do that, I also need to get some more tea. I got a little bit scared. So I'm gonna turn on the despookifying chamber, and then we can and then when I'm back, everyone is settled, calm down, and then we can continue. I'll be back in I think 5 minutes. Okay, so here comes the despookifying chamber. Don't worry, all these images are royalty free to use. No one's gonna sue me. Okay, I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Hopefully everyone's de-spookified. Stuffed my face with food. Got my tea. Hopefully we can continue now. Okay, where were we? Music. Very looks like a passive-aggressive ghost. Oh, that's nice. You can open doors. Well done. Okay, level 3 maybe? Oh wait. So this we made this layer when we went to level 2. And this is all that we did. Look, he's becoming angrier. Alright, let's bake it all. Control D. Base. Clavicle is too fat. So reduce the size of that. Get the old clay brush. Right, clavicle, that's where you are. Nice. Get all this muscle stuff out of the way. This is neck fat, I think. No, it's just skin. Drapery skin. Reduce that. Shirt goes down. Alright. I'm just reading through all the comments, see if there's any questions. How long have you been doing this? How long have I been doing this? Well, I'm 22. I wouldn't call doing this for the first 4 years of my education. So from 16 to like 19 is when I finished game art school. First 2 years I was just doing nothing because I didn't know what I was supposed to do. Last 2 years I got my act together and actually like learned and like did stuff. All in all, I would say 3 years, something like that. If you're talking like from the beginning, then it's like 16 minus 22 is 6 years. But 3 years seriously and professionally. Younger and infinitely more talented, I am doomed. Holy shit. Dude, don't worry. Only thing keeping you from becoming the best version of yourself is yourself. Like, there are people that are just as old as me, but they're way more talented than I am. Also, I'm not really talented. Like, holy shit, when I was born, I couldn't even walk. And then like I started walking. I tried walking when I was like a few years old. I was like, holy shit, I can walk. And then I started running, and like, damn, I came into this world without being able to eat, and now I can do all those things. Why? Because I just did it. I don't run out of my I don't run out of the womb like you guys. I fell out. But that's like the analogy I always use when people say, "Oh, I can never do that." Well, you can. You just need to try. Just do it. Do what makes you happy. But also don't die. If what you're doing doesn't work, it's up to you to decide when to do something else. Mr. Ribcage, why are you so strangely formed? Do you do 3D modeling for any companies? I used to. I did some freelance work, but that's like very tiring. I found that very tiring because, well, constantly at home, working alone. At the end, it gets to you, and I show that in my work. That's why I don't do it anymore. Don't freelance. I do. I am like planning to get somewhere, but currently no. I'm not doing anything for other companies. Let's see. I feel like this is a stupid question, but do you do art as a job? Well, yeah. I do this as my job. Alright, ref, help me out. How do I do the elbow? like that. Okay, so he holds it like that. That means that this goes like this, this goes like this. What was the most unexpected thing about Skyblivion from an art perspective, be it a challenge or solution to one? Well, just working with a lot of people who have like different backgrounds and do different stuff in different ways. I think that's like the biggest challenge, but also like the best part, because you like learn a lot from each other, which is nice. But yeah, there aren't really big challenges that I've faced. Like the streaming stuff is probably like the hardest challenge, because, well, I don't know why, but I just don't stream a lot. And the first time that I streamed for like Skyblivion during the Gatekeeper, I was like, well, why not, fuck it, let's stream. And it was like more difficult than I thought, because of all these people watching me, and I have to be careful of what I say. All that kind of stuff. But art wise, not really. There weren't like huge challenges, only like everyone else does different stuff in different ways. More arm ref, come on, give me a good one. What do you do now? Now I'm on vacation. I'm taking it easy because where I worked was like pretty stressful. Like what they expected of me was insane. Given like time, given like the budgets. I'm not gonna name any names, but but I like discussed this with my other friends who are also in the art world, and they're like, "Whoa, yikes! It's not normal." Because you just need a certain amount of time to work on something, to give it like what they're asking for. I mean, Kyle gives me this this ghost, and he's like, "Hey, can you make this ghost?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And he's like, "Oh, well, I need it in 2 hours." Well, okay, I can make you a ghost in 2 hours, but it's gonna look like a ghost that has been done in 2 hours. And dealing with people like that can be very difficult. I can confirm he sounds like he smokes. What do you mean me or the fucking ghosts? Did you start working for Skyblivion team for experience or for passion? Kind of both, mostly for passion, but also because like you can come up with your own project, you can start working on it, and like you're all alone in that one. You can show it to people and ask them what they think, but they're not going to be as emotionally invested in what you're making than you are. So the reason I joined Skyblivion was like, oh, I want to do something with other people that have like the same mindset. So it was mainly about that. Do you also do the animations? No, I don't. Animations are for someone else. No, dude. Raven, I don't smoke. Okay, so now the biggest challenges are like the upper arms and the elbows. After we've done that, I'm gonna do some work on the hands, and then we can go to level 3. Next level. Okay, let's see. Let's compare this from the back. Looking at that. This muscle is this one. It's about correct. It's kind of correct, but also it's rotating a little bit. This is like the tendon area. This is the tricep area. Yeah, this is about correct. This, yep. Approve. and then we have that coming from the outer side to the inside. Like that. Because this is a bony bit, it's gonna be like a bulge, because well, bones bulge. Like that. I'm gonna keep this a little bit skewed, because I've seen like bones, they like skew when they get old. Not skew, but bend. Now let's like bonify the hand a little bit. Like this. Some fat off here. Right, that's looking a lot better. Also, this dent is there because like all these deltoid muscles, the shoulder muscles, they all converge and they like hook on this spot all the way to the back of this bone here, and I'm not sure what it's called. So we have this shoulder muscle coming like this. That's one. That's two, and the third one is like just there. That's three. That's why it's like this. Oh wait, we actually need this for the lat. Just under the skin. Always save, bro. Remember how much progress you lost with the gatekeeper. Damn. Yeah, true that. F9 to you, buddy. No, not F9, just 9. Just 9. 9 is the quick save button. Will there be Easter eggs from the original, or will you make new ones, or a little bit of both? I have no idea. Will you finish the complete Ghost on this stream? No. No. This is probably where I get around halfway with the high poly model. Then we're gonna do another stream where I hopefully finish the sculpt, the high poly model, and then one stream for the low poly model, and then one more stream for the texture. Why do you make both a high and low poly model? Okay, I can answer that. That's also like an integral part of 3D modeling. Let me think, how can I show that? Okay. Quickly opening something else to show it everyone. Alright, goodbye Raven. One for distant model. No, that's called okay. I'm gonna explain it. Are you gonna add veins to the hands, arms and chest? Yes, but that's for leader. That's like those are all superficial. First we need to have the base needs to be done, like how everything looks. And this needs to be believable. And this dude, if I start with now, like, it's not as important as everything else being correct. Is it open? Yes. Okay, so this is a different project of mine. So what you guys are seeing here, this is what we call a high poly. After the high poly is done, we make a low poly. But then you think, why do you make a low poly? And what does low poly even mean? Well, 3D models are are like dots on the screen. Like this is a dot, 2 dot, 3 dot, 4 dot, 5 dot, and like a minimum of 3 dots is needed to make like a polygon, because they connect and there's like this this space in between. 4 dots are also a polygon, but what else? Whatever. And a low poly basically means there's a model that has a low amount of polygons, which is perfect for a game, because you can actually open 3D programs with like your text document editor from Windows itself, and it will comprise of all like a whole list of like coordinates in the air, and all these coordinates are like vertices, like these dots. So the less of these dots you have, the better a game is gonna run. Like if we like, okay, so you guys see, like, this is a dot. Every time this is on screen, your PC has to say, all right, that dot is on there, is right there, and it's moving, or it's doing animations. All right, so you can imagine, like, if we increase the dot level, like, the dots are increased, then the game is like, okay, there's a lot of dots, I'm not gonna lag yet. But if you go all the way up to a high poly model, then you can see, like, holy shit, we have a lot of dots. Like the low poly, like we're seeing right now, has, let's see, only 41,000 dots. I mean, like 6,900 all the way at the top. Like the high poly that we're working with right now has 111,000 dots. You can imagine that like a PC will lag if it has to render like 4 or 5 of these 111,000 dots. So what we do in game art is we make a low poly. And then you might ask, well, if you're gonna make the low poly, why the fuck do you make the high poly? Just make the low poly in the beginning and save yourself a lot of time. That's true, but we also have a way to preserve the details of the high poly onto the low poly. That's what I'm going to show you here. I made a head. It's not finished yet for a project of mine, but this is like the low poly of the head. So you have this. Why is my okay? So you have this. This is the head. All right, no problem. We can see like the head is just 9,600 triangles. That's easily doable for a current gen PC. It's no problem. But now let's I'm gonna show you the high poly model. This high poly model, can I even see it, has 32,948,224 dots. If I zoom in, you can see, like, damn, those are a lot of dots. Imagine this going into a game and the game is like, oh shit, I'm just gonna die. So what we do is it's called baking. I'm not sure why it's called baking, but what you do is you actually write the detail from the high poly onto the low poly, and then what you get is like a bunch of maps that you're gonna put on your texture, which I'm gonna actually let's see, I think I baked it over here. So this is like the normal map. I'm gonna make one more so you guys can see. Okay, so I think this normal map will work. Wait a minute. There's a different one. Ah, it's this one. Yes. Okay, so this is the low poly model without a normal map. I'm not gonna explain what a normal map is. It's just a map that like increases the detail that we have on our model. Just keep it at that. But if we add the normal map, if I turn it on, you can see that we have like a low poly map, low poly mesh. Like, look, it's still low poly. I'm gonna delete this high poly because, well, it's lagging the shit on my PC. It's still 9,600 triangles, but now we have all this detail. Like, damn, how can that be? And that's like the magic of the normal map. And with the high poly, you can also make like an ambient occlusion map, which basically means like, hey, I'm gonna put some shadows where I can expect like shadows always. Like, for instance, if I just add the occlusion map, you can see like, oh, all these dots in the pores because, well, those places are mostly shaded. And if I turn that on with the normal map, you can see like, damn, that's a lot of detail just from this low poly map. I mean, low poly model. Without the high poly model, we wouldn't have this. We would just have this. This looks like nothing. But with the normal map, we have detail, and that's what we're finally gonna do with the ghost. The ghost is basically the high poly that we get all the good ass details from. So it's just texture now, or what? No, this is just this is what we call the bakes, like the baked maps. And the baked maps are basically like the stuff that you get out of the high poly mesh onto the low poly. Excuse me. Stuff like the normal map and ambient occlusion map. But that's like the gist of it. That's hence why we're making this one. Okay, hopefully that was a good explanation. If not, rewatch the VOD. I'm gonna fill my tea again. Nice. Alright, I think it's time for a level up. Right, what was our progress this time? Oh wait, before I do that, I'm gonna press 9. Save that shit. That old man is actually a deceased Turkish actor I chose because of his incredible mustache and his very rugged facial features. So this was before our before we got to the next part. This is with see some progress. I can see some progress. So now we bake it all and do one of these again, just so that people who joined can see what our progress has been. Who the fuck's calling me? One minute, guys. Yeah, so we started with this guy. First things first is we made sure that he had the correct pose. Like, I'm slowly giving him the correct pose because this is just way easier. If I just like turned his arms around and forced him into the right place, it would have given me more headache, because slowly doing this I can like adjust all the muscles one by one and then go to the next position, adjust again, go to the next position, adjust again, making sure everything is correct, and then I can actually start detailing, adding all the muscle groups, lowering fat levels, making his fake spooky. And here we are now. Oh shit, sorry. I'm dying. Help me. Tea makes it all better. Control D, up to subdivision level 4. Alright, now we're getting into like super detailed places. So now I actually need to zoom in, make these lines, reduce again, smooth. What about the hair? Hair is, holy shit, hair is is something completely different. I can't do hair in ZBrush. That's it's a whole different way that we're gonna do that. Who is the sir? Who is he, sir? I am Turkish. Holy shit, guys, I'm not smoking. I don't smoke. I've never smoked. I have something called bronchitis, and that basically means like my airways are very easily infected by bad guys. The Turkish guy is let's see, how do I pronounce his name? Tunçel Kurtiz. That's him. That's the Turkish guy. Unfortunately, we lost the nipple. We need to add the nipple back. Nice. What if I made like a very long nipple? Like it just... This would be scary. Very long nipples. If I was gonna do very long nipples, I would do it a different way. Right, now we actually need to see the reference again, because I'm actually getting to a level of detail where I need some images. Where was it? Yeah, this one. I know it's not the same, but it's kind of the same. I just need to make what's on the left with a lot less bulging. I'm not gonna break symmetry yet. That's for later. Nice. And get some streaks in there, skin folding. Yeah, the guy from Ezel. There's so many people that I like so many Turkish people here. Holy shit. That's like a thing of Turkish people. When they see like, oh, this guy is Turkish, like, oh yeah, Turkey #1. I'm like, whoa, dude, relax. I don't even know you. But the love is appreciated. I meant no disrespect. Kusura bakmayın. Do you use a tablet or mouse and key? I use a Cintiq. It's like a screen that you can use your pen on. Needs more anger in his face. Add that. How did you get interested in 3D designing? When I was little, my parents used to buy me clay, like these Play-Doh clay in all different colors, and I would just mash them up together, make this big ball, and play with that. That's like how I kind of started working with clay since I was really small. Didn't do it for a long time. My second school, when I was like 15, 16, I had a friend. He said like, hey, there's this game art school, why don't you hey, let's go there, let's check it out. No, okay, went there, checked it out, didn't think much of it. It was pretty nice. I was like, okay, this seems cool. I game a lot, I can make games with this, interesting. Applied, got in. Wanted to do 2D actually, but quickly realized that, hey, 3D is more fun. I've been doing 3D since then. You only do modeling then, or were you also taught other stuff? I was taught animation tiny bit, 3D tiny bit, and 2D tiny bit. Game design also, just everything game related, but nothing very specific. And I made a conscious decision to like do 3D. So at home I was doing 3D. Learning sculpting, that kind of stuff. I wasn't taught sculpting at school. That's something I learned completely on my own, like what I'm doing right now. At school it was kind of boring, I would say. Nothing really special. It did help me a lot to get like start to what I wanted to know. But after I knew the basics, I could just basically look everything up from the internet and get like better explanations than my teachers. This guy being a ghost, I can also skip a lot of the actual detail on his skin because, well, it's gonna be a ghost. He's gonna get a cool shader on him. we won't actually see the detail. So I'm focusing more on the forms than actually on the detail, because his silhouette is more it's going to be more interesting than the actual detail you're going to see of his skin and stuff. For instance, I don't even think I need to add nails or something. What's the plan for the other half? I mean, he won't have legs. He's just floating in the sky. There is a way to make this guy pretty scary, just weird looking, and that is like pop his eyes out, make one of his eyes to the left, and then actually That just looks stupid. Never mind. But hey, my job isn't to make him scary. My job is to make him like this dude. Like looking at his lips. Looking at his lips, I can see what I'm missing. Oh man, I really don't like his eyes. How am I gonna fix that? Let me think. Holy shit, there's some real concentration mode. Oh fuck. Okay, I'm getting there slowly but surely. Let's see how it looks in another program. Okay, my current issue with him is his fucking eyes. He looks so stupid. I mean, they feel like they're too big. Let's see. Did I save? I don't know. Okay, so I was saying the eyes might be too big. Oops. I think it's his mouth that makes him look so stupid. Alright, that's better. Constantly solving problems. Okay, quick save. Let's see. Different program. Nice improvements. That's what I want to see. It's going pretty good, pretty good. I think next stream we'll definitely finish the high poly. How long has it been? Almost 3 hours, something like that. Yeah, 3 hours. Holy shit. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it quits here. Save the rest for the next stream. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I'm drained. Okay, so for the next time, work on the rib cage, work on his face, get like the lip stuff in. These eyes, shapes of the eyes I need to get correctly. are fine. Yep. Yeah. So if you guys want to follow me or something, or like see what else I'm doing besides Skyrim or Skyblivion, you can. My art station is just my name and my last name. I also have an Instagram where I regularly post stuff. That's my name and last name with a underscore at the end of it. If you guys are interested, might be an idea to actually pull that up here. Yeah, so this I regularly update like what I'm doing. Just some images, you know, progress posts of my other projects, all this kind of stuff. And of course on ArtStation, where I post all my work, but it's currently under maintenance. Too bad. Too fucking bad. But yeah, hopefully I'll see what the when the next stream is. I think tomorrow's Friday, right? Yeah. I think the next stream will be Saturday, but it's gonna be pretty early, I think. If there is gonna be a next stream. I mean, there is, but in the near future. Well, guys, hopefully y'all liked it.